Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you're following me on Instagram and TikTok, then you know that I've expressed how I wanted to share some more in-depth things about myself beyond being a hairstylist and hair content. And so I'm on a health and fitness journey because I am 2 years postpartum and I'm just trying to get back to myself, feeling good in the inside, looking good on the outside, and just doing a lot of things to implement self-care and loving on myself. So I am sharing those things just so that I can hopefully be an inspiration to the people that are watching and understand that I'm human. I'm a regular girl, regular woman, and if you put your mind to whatever it is that you want to do, we gonna do it. To start the year off with some self-care, or my form of self-care, I did a 10-day green smoothie challenge. And I know y'all probably thinking like, girl, how's that self-care? You was starving yourself. Well, it was self-care because my goal was to drop some weight. I wanted to detox my gut, cleanse my system, so that I can kind of start the year fresh with putting the right things into my body to complement my workout journey. Because y'all know what they say, abs are made in the kitchen. So I finally gave in and I was like, okay, what I gotta do? What I gotta do, right? So that started with just cleansing my body so I can eat properly. But I'm gonna just go through my list. I wrote some things down on my phone so I won't be rambling or going off subject. So my goals that I listed was, like I said, to drop some weight. Was I looking to drop like a drastic amount of weight? No, because I love a little thickness, a little something. Curve my cravings for unhealthy foods, because to know me is to know that I'm Chick-fil-A. I want to be Chick-fil-A, but I'm like, I can't keep eating that stuff. Also change my perception about foods, because I felt like if I wasn't eating certain things and if I was loving my smoothies, it could be something that I can incorporate with my meals beyond the diet. And then also gain mental and spiritual clarity. Because it doesn't specifically say anything about fasting, I do view doing any type of cleanse as fasting, because I do believe that we are supposed to treat our bodies like temples. So what I was doing to my body before was just not showing my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ that I was appreciative of this one and only life that I have. And I can feel those things with like just being sluggish, being tired, being irritable, low energy, having some chest pains, indigestion, and then also with my blood work, my cholesterol levels weren't in a normal range. So those were some of the things where I had to like actually do a deep dive and think about, okay, what do we want to do with our body from here? Because we can't just keep treating it like this isn't the only place that I got to live in. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. And okay, so I'm going to go into how I started and how I mentally prepared for this cleanse. So my girl Jazz, she did this cleanse first. I watched her do it on her story and I just was like, wow. First of all, when somebody that you know or follow that's like average just like you, and you see them complete a challenge or do something that they say they're going to do, it just is so inspiring to me. Because yeah, we have celebrities do stuff or big influencers do stuff, and it's easy to watch and cheer somebody on from a distance. But when it's somebody that's more, I guess my word is within reach, it's just like, dang, like if she could do it, then I really know that I could do it. And so I had bought the book back in November, because right now it's January 13th. So I bought the book back in November after she put the link in her bio. So I had the book sitting for some time. And I was like, okay, we have Thanksgiving coming up, and then we also have Christmas coming up, and then we have New Year's Eve coming up. These are all holidays where you be feasting and getting lit. But I haven't had a drink since October, so I wasn't even worried about getting lit, and I don't smoke, so I wasn't worried about that. But I was definitely worried about being a big back and eating some good food, because I love me some mac and cheese. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait, and then I'm gonna wait till the new year to start. But I didn't wait till New Year's Day. I decided to do it on New Year's Eve, just because I had started to develop a mindset of, I don't want to wait until the new year to start something that is going to better me. Why not wait now? We're going to wait till after the holidays is up, but we're going to do this on December 31st. I prepared months, a couple weeks before, just because doing something like that, going hard, you want to mentally prepare. You don't want to just jump into something and you haven't been living that type of lifestyle, or you haven't had time to sit and think about it, because that's just a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe to quit. So if you are going to do this, I want you to get the book. I want you to read it. Think about it. Set a designated time where you know you're not going to be distracted. There's no parties. There's no holidays that you really care about coming up. And you can really dedicate 10 days to the cleanse. So day 1, it was like, okay, I think I can do this. Then day 2, when I woke up again, I was like, oh, we got 8 more days to go. I was like, dang, we in for a long ride. So my first 3 days, here are the symptoms that I experienced. I experienced irritation, sinus pressure, headaches, cravings, like sweets and carbs. Those are my faves. And then for some reason, my smell sense was just intensified. Like the food, if I could smell food, it just was like I could almost taste the food. So we're gonna talk about day 5. So my boyfriend, Taj, he was doing the cleanse with me. He had promised me he was gonna do that with me. But by day 5, he was experiencing very bad nausea. It was hard for me to tell him, like, go ahead and quit. Because for him, it's like, no, like, are you gonna be mad? And the thing is, I did take it personal. Like, I was upset. Only because when you take up a challenge, whether it's a food challenge, a diet, or working out, it's easy to get through something when you have a partner, somebody to encourage you, hold you accountable. But when you're doing something on your own, it's like, dang, it's just really me. Like, it's me versus me, and only I know my limits and if I'm cheating myself or not. So for me, when he told me he was quitting, I was like, dang, like, I'm gonna keep going, but I don't even know if I'm excited about it anymore. I just really just took that time to pray and ask God for some encouragement, ask God to get me through it. And from that day on is when whenever I was feeling beat or like this is dragging, I just prayed to get through it. Okay, so day 6 was hard as well because this was the day after he had already quit. So I woke up making recipes just for myself. So that was hard. Day 6, those headaches and sinus pressure feelings were gone, and I was only feeling lightheaded or dizzy when I stood up too fast or got off the bed too fast. So I would just really have to take my time. Day 7 through 9 were the easiest days for me, only because it was like, oh my God, I could almost taste day 10. The closer that I got, the more excited I got about completing it. It was like, dang, I can't believe I got through all these days, no meals, smoothies only, apples, fruits and veggies. Well, I tried veggies once, so I'm gonna say fruits or boiled eggs only. Like, I couldn't believe it. Yes, I woke up on day 10 and I felt amazing, but as time went on throughout the day, I got really, really, really nauseous. It was to the point where I had to take a nap, and then when I woke up from my nap, I was still very nauseous, and then I was up because I could not sleep. That's how bad I felt like I had to throw up. And then right around like 10:54-ish is when I gave up, and I went in and made me avocado toast. And I ate the avocado toast and I was out like a baby. I'm still gonna claim 10 days because I made it all the way up to 11 p.m. on my 10th day. So that was pretty much that. Now we're about to jump into the Q&As. Okay, so Drea said, how many smoothies a day? I had 3 smoothies a day with fruits in between. Aya said, include the types of snacks you ate, how you suppress the urge to eat real meals. Girl, it was so hard. Whenever I would feel hungry, I would just sip on my smoothie, because it's not like I chugged it down in one go. Like, I would be drinking on my smoothie, especially like if I was at work doing hair. If my stomach started to rumble, I'll pick my cup up and start chugging on my smoothie. As far as my snacks, so she does allow you to do a boiled egg. So on some of the days, I will make a boiled egg or 2. Other than that, I was eating apples, bananas, strawberries, pineapples, grapes. I try to do raw carrots because if you eat veggies, they have to be raw. I did not like it because you can't have no sauce, no ranch, no hummus. You just have to eat it as is. I did not like it. So I just stick to fruits in between my smoothies. Gabrielle said, what do you put in the smoothies? How often do you eat it? So you're supposed to eat the smoothie like every, I think it's 3 to 4 hours. With snacks in between. And as far as what I put in the smoothies, it was fruits, a combination of fruits, veggies, whether it was kale, spinach, or a spring mix, protein powder. It had to be plant-based. I used the one by Simple Truth, and flax seeds. And the author does give you a grocery list, and there's a recipe that you have to follow for each day. So all that is going to be in the book, and I'm going to make sure that I leave that in the description below so that you guys can find the book and order it. Michaela said, did the cleanse make you feel dizzy and nauseous? So yes, if you were paying attention to what I was explaining prior, I did feel dizzy on some days. I felt lightheaded, so I had to take my time with getting up out the bed or getting up from a seated position. And then as far as being nauseous, I did not experience feeling nauseous until my 10th day. It was really, really, really bad. Kayla said, did you make your smoothies? Yes, I have a not a NutriBullet. I have the big one, the blender. So I use that for my smoothies myself. And again, the author does give you the recipes, the grocery list of the things that you're supposed to put in your smoothies. Ebony said, did you notice any changes in your mood? Yes, I was in a very high energetic mood, better attitude, praying a lot. I just felt like I was very like on a high. You would have think that I probably was drinking energy drinks the way that I had boosted energy. Beyonce said, did you have any side effects from the cleanse, headaches, tiredness, or cravings? I was not tired at all. I was sleeping really, really good. I was getting up at 5:30, between 5:30 and 6 a.m. going to the gym. I did have headaches for the first 5 days, whether it was just like regular headaches or like sinus pressure. And then the first couple of days, I also had cravings for like donuts, cookies, cakes, and stuff. But that eventually stopped once I got to like day 5, day 6. I didn't crave any of that stuff at all. Like feeding my child did not bother me. Giving her snacks did not bother me, not one bit. And I still haven't had any snacks since. And it's been a couple days since my cleanse. Tasiri says she don't want to know nothing because she can't do it. First of all, Tasiri, Kate got beat in the battle of try. So you never know what you could do unless you try. So I was on the phone with my mom and I was telling her about it. And she was like, dang, Lexi, you really pushed through the 10 days? I said, yeah. She was like, dang, I want to try it, but I don't know if I can do 10 days. I said, Mom, you never know. So she was like, you know what? You right. I'm going to start with 3 days. If I get through 3 days, then I'm going to try to go for another 3 and then go for another 3. And that's pretty much the attitude that you have to keep when you're doing any challenge or anything that's beyond your natural control. Because at the end of the day, it's all about discipline. Did I feel like doing the challenge every day? Did I wake up in a great mood every day because I was only eating smoothies? Like, yes, I had energy, but I wanted to eat some food. That girl has been killing it as far as her health and fitness journey. So you doing it in other ways that aren't, you know, as challenging as this. Jocelyn said, girl, how did you persevere? Would have been dead by day 2, and my only answer to you is through prayer, girl. That is the only way. I was like, Lord, I'm so hungry. Help me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, the closer that I got to day 10, it was just easier to get through because seeing the finish line was way more exciting than eating food. Because it was mind-blowing to me, like, dang, I really got 10 days. Like, dang, I really got 6 days behind me. Dang, I really got 7, 8 days behind me and 2 days left. Like, something, getting through a challenge like that, I don't know. It was just like, I would have never seen the day that Alexis would have did something like that. But I did, and I'm just so happy and hope that, you know, I've answered all you guys' questions, gave you all the knowledge and the advice that I can to prepare you for doing a challenge like this or any challenge that you want to put your mind to. You just gotta mentally prepare yourself, set the time out to do it. Don't just wake up tomorrow and say, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it because I'm trying to lose 10 pounds. Like, no, you really have to prepare and just understand what your goals are in going in this. Oh, I do have to let y'all know, I ended my cleanse. I was 162 pounds. I was 173 at first, ended in 162. And I weighed myself today and yesterday, and I'm weighing in at 166. So I'm kind of feeling like that's probably going to be my normal weight now that I'm actually eating food, because I went from eating no food to eating food again. And like I said, 166 has been the average for the past 2 days. Do I want to be bigger than 165? No, but we're gonna see. But that's all I have for you guys. If you guys have any other questions about the 10-day green smoothie cleanse, don't be afraid to drop your questions in the comment section below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And if you're gonna try this, also let me know, okay? So I can give you all the encouragement and motivation that you need to jumpstart. Like I said, I will be putting this book the description for this in my link below. You can find it on Amazon. It was only about $10. Don't know how much it will be plus shipping. But yeah, she has a lot of great information in here, different recipes in here beyond the regular 10 days. She talks about the side effects you'll experience. She has a full cleanse version. She has a modified version if you wanted to do like one smoothie and then 2 meals, or 2 smoothies and 1 meals. She talks about the benefits of the different fruits that she chooses and why she's using them. So there's a lot of good information in here to have, which is why I'm pushing for you to just buy the book instead of just dropping the recipes. It's important that we understand the food, why we eating it, why we're putting it in our body. So yeah, I'm done rapping. Make sure y'all go get this book. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Until our next video. Bye.